Hi everybody, ready for this game to end? Dragon Ball, the Revenge of King Piccolo is going down, down, down. Now hopefully today, according to information I have, the final boss fight shouldn't be as crazy. This boss fight was very well known for being a green-faced cheater and being completely random. In fact, some people said that when they fought the boss, according to GameFAQs, that Piccolo had them run around in circles for 20 minutes. Other people said that they had to consecutively do the quick time event like 8 or 9 times in a row. Myself, I had to do... It was random. It felt like 5 or 6 times in the row for the quick time event, and then 10-15 minutes of running around in circles. And I'm sorry to say this, but you as a person, you will get tired because you're doing the same thing over and over again. Also, I was getting very dizzy because I was running around in circles. And even the best person with an iron stomach, you cannot run around in circles for an hour. Your eyes are looking at things, your brain starts to think you're on a merry-go-round. It was like I went through intensive training. Not like, 100 times Earth's gravity like Vegeta or something like that, but I haven't been to a gym in years, and I felt like I just did like 100 squats like in 10 minutes or 5 minutes or something like that. That's the type of exercise rush I got. And my hands, literally, I was like holding the controller when Amber came down. I couldn't pry my hands out of the controller because they were just stuck there like a claw. Like that thing that you get when you have a panic attack where your hands are just like frozen in a rigid place, like you have rigor mortis or something. It's terrifying. But anyway, today's the day we're going to beat this, then we're going to play 2-player, and then we're moving to a brand new game, the worst Dragon Ball Z game of all time, Ultimate Tenkaichi, because people really wanted to see it. Over 600 people voted for that game.
Wow.
And it's terrible. It is currently residing on Metacritic at a score of 52 worldwide for the worst Dragon Ball Z game of all time.
Oh my god.
Yep, 52 on Metacritic.
So people voted for one of the worst Dragon Balls.
This game is an 80 on Metacritic.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Use this. Good luck out
Alright, so anyway, guys, your first like goal is 100 likes. We're gonna go take down King Piccolo, and he killed Goku yesterday. So let's see if we can watch that for people who missed out on all the fun of my torture yesterday. Now you get to behold cutscenes by paying for them. So it's almost like you were there, but not really. But you could be there in spirit. How's that? Let's see. Piccolo kills Goku. How much is it? The final 2 attacks. 2 final attacks, is it?
Why does everyone hate that game that got a bad score, Lorraine? I guess you'll find out.
I can't play the cutscene because I don't have enough Zenny. Whoopsies. Why does everybody hate the game? You'll find out tonight. All those questions and more will be answered. Why it's the worst Dragon Ball Z game of all time. I know why, but I'm not going to tell you. It does have very pretty visuals, and I guarantee you we are going to have parts of our stream blacked out by Toei because they were dumb enough in 2011 to use cutscenes from Dragon Ball Z Kai and the original Dragon Ball Z. So there is literal animated cutscenes mixed in with the CGI. So I'm going to be amazed if we can stream the first episode without getting the stream blacked out for copyright, as well as I might actually have to mute the dialogue and make my own abridged dialogue, because I don't know what's going to happen. So, yay! But that's not why it's the worst game of all time, or the worst Dragon Ball. Demon King Strikes. 9-3. Alright, so make sure you guys smash that like button for Luke's pain. Let's go.
Alright, let's get started.
Be quiet, Goku, you're dead.
For Luke's pain.
You're dead, Goku. You can't do anything. How do you come back to life, though?
I hope Luke will have a rest after yesterday's Midnight 12-16.
Oh, Yajirobe finds us?
Ugh, finally gone. Can't believe Goku's dead. Oh well, might as well put up a grave for him. No way! His heart started beating again!
Because he's a Saiyan.
Water.
There we go.
I thought he died. Took a shot from Piccolo. Evil Piccolo.
Yeah.
It's a cool
You're really
cutscene.
something, coming back to life like that.
They're so cute.
I've
I
Dragon
didn't
Ball
stand a
Z.
chance against that guy.
I've gone meta.
What can you do? That Piccolo is a real-life monster.
Whoa, your hair has changed since I
Hey,
started playing this.
Do you know Corin Tower?
Going Super Saiyan. How that actually hurt. Shaking my head like that hurt.
Luke started
Corn
making
Tower?
Super Saiyan
Sweet.
face like, ah.
Yeah, you guys are lucky webcam's not on. Because my hair looks weird.
I'm
I'll tell you where it is.
Like, it's like a cowlick
take me
that
there?
got, like, mixed with bedhead, and that I stuck my finger in a socket, and I've got, like, you know, all it's missing is, like, lightning. Because I feel like I have lightning on my fingertips from yesterday, because I could still feel the tingles from my fight with Piccolo yesterday.
My body's too messed up to move very
Mine
well.
too, Goku.
Oh, there's a doctor there? Sure, I'll take you along. Just give me a big meal to eat in exchange, okay?
Takes him to Corn, he probably gets a sensu bean.
Master Roshi and his pupils were collecting the Dragon Balls in order to wish Piccolo off the world, putting Tien to sleep to keep him from getting ahead. Roshi uses his master's evil containment wave to seal Piccolo away, but it fails, claiming a life in the process.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, Roshi died trying to defeat Piccolo. So many deaths.
Even Chaozu is killed, trying to stop Piccolo from making his wish come true. Tien, still paralyzed by Master Roshi's wave, is helpless against the new threat that faces the world.
Oh, that's why Tien was useless. Okay.
Well, Shenron, come on! I want you out here!
Can you guess what his wish is gonna be?
Who's got
Piccolo.
that he'll be the ruler for that?
No, he's already the ruler. In his mind.
I don't know. Maybe that all Saiyans will die.
Saiyans aren't known. It's a strange wish. It's like a Bulma wish.
Oh, so it's a weird wish, like that his eyebrows won't be crooked anymore, something stupid like that.
Well, I mean, maybe a less weird, but still kind of like selfish wish.
Now, state your wish. Make me young again. I want the powers I had before.
Oh, he wants to be young again.
I mean, he looks like a skeleton man.
You can do that for me, right? A simple matter.
There's that smile again.
Yes, this surging power. It's back. I am young again. Your wish is granted. Farewell. Not if I can help it, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, he challenges Shenron.
That's kind of weird. Why would you do that?
He's crazy.
Oh my gosh! Why would he do that to the guy that just helped him become young? That was mean.
Shenron is dead. Now nobody is left who could possibly threaten my life. This is great. I feel incredible. The time has come to rule the world with an iron fist. I'll turn this world into a wondrous den of evil.
The 2020s? That joke probably.
Occupying the king's castle, Piccolo has become ruler of the world. Meanwhile, Goku climbs Korin Tower for training, but Korin says there's nothing left to teach him. Realizing Master Roshi is dead, Goku decides to risk his life and face Piccolo all by himself.
Oh gosh. Alright, Amber, if there's any quick time events, I'm giving it to you because you're younger than me. You have better wiggle
That's
powers
fine.
than I
I should
do.
have been here last night. I'm sorry.
You had no way of knowing, and neither did I.
Korin, seeing Goku's resolve, reveals to him the Ultra Divine Water, a poisonous drink that unleashes the hidden power of anyone who can survive it.
Alright, guys. We're at 80 likes. Keep going. Oh gosh, not this again. It's like, that's what I'm like when Amber gives me my medicine.
It seems like Oh no!
It doesn't taste like cherry flavor!
Oh look! Goku became an ape.
No, he didn't. It's on his line.
What?
Oh wait, is it?
Power. So much power going through my body.
Piccolo is young.
I'm a different person now. It feels so strange. I'm overflowing with power, but my heart feels so calm.
Really? You sure don't look any different.
Sorry to crash the party, but we have a bit of a problem.
What is it, Korin?
Someone named Tien is trying to fight Piccolo by himself.
Tien?
He's in a very bad state of affairs to boot.
I feel an evil spirit near. Piccolo is that way.
But what? You can feel that?
I'm gonna go defeat him. I think I can do it this time.
I think I'm willing to bet on that myself. Good luck!
Goodbye, wise kitty.
You got it. I'm coming,
He sure
Tien.
knew a lot.
I know. Goku, make sure that you rub the kitty for luck. I'm not the kitty.
Rubbing your knee for luck.
No, I don't think that's gonna help much.
Choose what saga you want to try out.
Wait. That was just a cutscene? The whole purpose of that was just a cutscene. Oh gosh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get everyone's comment. Sammy said something a while ago, like, get him, Luke.
That was just a cutscene, Amber. You know what this means. Oh gosh.
Hi, Sammy Samurai King. The Ultimate Tenkaichi is a horrible game, but it's not the worst, says Sammy Samurai King. Battle of Z takes the spot that the game is... takes that spot. That game is horrendous.
Let's get started.
Bio Monster, you should play that game. That's the worst DBZ game. Oh, he's talking to someone in the chat named Bio Monster, I think.
Ultimate is still pretty bad. What is that? Ooh, he did.
Don't know when to quit, huh? I'll rip your heart out and crush it. Cool.
Uh-oh.
Curse you!
Take this.
Goku?
Well, what a surprise. I thought I took care of you already.
Get away, Goku! You gotta run now!
Oh, no you don't. think you can get away with hitting us scot-free, huh?
Exactly. Idiots like you won't learn their place unless they die.
Watch it, Goku. He's wily. Oh, dang. Wait, did you kick his head off?
Just one strike? But how? What did you do, Goku?
Wait, does that mean I'm stronger now, too?
You've never wielded that kind of destructive power before.
Now you've done it. You're supposed to be dead, yet you still challenge me.
I'm not gonna die. Not till I knock all of you down.
Defeat me, Piccolo. Ha! Know your place, boy. Guess you didn't realize it, but I'm powered up now.
Well, the same goes for me, too.
I don't have time for this. You will die in 5 seconds.
I didn't die in an hour. It was almost 2 hours of pain and suffering. I owe you that.
Take this.
Dang! Somebody's been eating his Wheaties. Breakfast of champions. Although I prefer food. More vitamins and minerals. 11 essential vitamins and minerals is total cereal.
You'll pay for that.
That's more than 5 seconds.
It's more than Wheaties.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not only did you block my attack, you actually sent me flying. How could you? How could you hit the Demon King Piccolo?
Hit him again!
I hope you're prepared to die.
Ooh, I hope you're prepared for clear eyes.
I'll rip you to pieces. You'll never rise from the dead again.
You didn't kill him, you just made him take a nap. During the day, which kids hate that. Ooh, that's new. That's the same old song. Oops. Jump over him. Punch
You'll pay for that.
him Punch him again. I almost leveled up. Oh, okay, that's new. That's definitely new. Sweep the leg, sweep the leg. Ow.
Alright, come on. Goku, let's go for it.
You'll pay for that.
Will I pay for this? Oh, what the heck? That's new. Oh, it's like an upgraded version of his... Holy crap.
You'll pay for that.
Somebody, they were typing the entire time in the chat in the Nessie stream, and I could never see their comment once.
We're almost at 100 likes, people, and there's 140 people watching. Let's get those likes up. You guys can almost get 2 like goals in like one fell like swoop. Is that a word?
Go Luke, says Sammy Samurai King. Show him who's boss, says Max 1216.
It might take me a few tries. 1 hour later.
Hi Kwings, you're breathtaking. You're breathtaking, Richard Taylor. Thank you so much. This reminds me of how much I really love the original Dragon Ball, says Silver Sonic.
Very story driven.
Yeah. I should see that series again, says Silver Sonic. Definitely. Hi, I'm Juan Dalseca. Great to see you. Oh, the lady that plays Kid Goku and Gohan was upset she would replace her Dragon Ball, that she got replaced with Dragon Ball Kai? Oh, sorry to hear that, Daphne.
Dragon Ball Kai was amazing.
Die!
I have a stream series in case you would want to do it. It is called Guardian Tales.
Ooh, this guy's pretty nasty. Okay.
It has a main story mode, but Ben did sponsor it once. LOL. Oh, so we do Guardian Tales. So maybe we did one video of it? Oh, that's interesting. I will look into that. Thank you, Gio. We are smashing this Space Test. Oh yeah, we're smashing the Lyco. Definitely Space Test.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait, Luke's winning again.
What?
I saw.
Oh, okay, Missy. All right.
Luke's smashing this? I thought he was being defeated.
No, let's leave the savageness to the chat, okay? I don't need that for my own life. Come on, you gonna do your karate kick? Yes, you are, good boy. Yup. Even on holidays.
You'll pay for that.
More work. Yep. Oh, that's not fair. He blocked my Kamehameha.
Come on, Goku, take him out. Pone, says Lorraine. Pone him, says Apula.
Working on it. Yes.
Oh, I don't know if we can block it well on this game. But we'll try.
Uh-oh, there's a cutscene. Now he's gonna get super amped. This is where things get crazy.
No. This can't
Clear eyes would fix that.
I refuse to believe it.
Also, maybe those glasses with blue lenses or whatever. Blue. What are they? Blue light lenses?
It's over now.
Oh, it's the same move he did on you last time, Goku. Dude likes to redecorate the environment.
It's pretty rocking music.
It's from the show. 80s. 80s instrumental. Anime. Nice.
Now your doctor's office has 80s music in it.
Not this good. They didn't even have Phil Collins in there.
You prefer instrumental 80s music.
I would work out to this. I would.
King Piccolo.
It's over.
That was a good joke.
It's
Also, I was being
finally
serious.
over. I blew you completely apart.
Yeah!
Tien saved him.
I see. You've learned his flying technique.
Oh wow, Tien saved him?
Tien can fly.
Oh wow.
All you're doing is postponing your
Oh,
death.
the dub is off.
There's no way I'm gonna lose. You're going to go down.
Goku, we're in trouble there,
Little
guy.
Goku has really straight teeth.
Die!
Oh, not this. This is hard to dodge because then he stamps his feet and he makes a bigger explosion. See? That's gonna be really hard to learn to dodge. Whoa, not again!
Now they have this thing you can get
Whack.
in houses that is installed on your wall, and it has like all kinds of like attachments that you can take out from it, and it helps you like work out everything. Like on your wall, you can like stretch it and pull like, but it costs like you have to pay for use of the software. So it's kind of interesting.
I'll crush you!
It's supposed to make like working out in your home really easy.
Like a total gym from Chuck Norris?
It is like a total gym, but it has software that helps you like remember.
AI total gym.
Exactly. but you can buy the thing, but if you stop paying for the software monthly, then you can't use it. Or you could use it, but you wouldn't be able to keep track of your progress now. But it costs it's like $30 a month, so that would actually be more
than Photoshop.
More than Photoshop, and more than like if you would go to like that one gym that's only $10 a month. But a lot of gyms, I mean, it would be in your own home, and you could actually say you had several family members, and you were just paying $30 a month. You could probably have all of them use it.
So immediately this fight is better because it has checkpoints. So we beat his first form. Now we get to go back to, that's what they should have done with the other fight.
Die!
I don't know how to avoid this one.
Thank goodness there is a checkpoint to Red Hood.
Yeah, I don't know how to avoid that one.
At least there's a checkpoint this time. Hey, it's saved this part, says Larry. You can do it, Luke, but do your best, says Gallback.
Wow. Well, that didn't go well. Okay, so how am I supposed to avoid his call to... That's really hard to avoid. You can't really avoid that.
Larry says, we're gonna send this guy to the sun.
I don't think you're gonna block that attack. I think that attack is an insta-kill. Try it. Nope, you can't block it. I don't know who said you could block that, but that's an insta-kill. It's unblockable.
You'll pay for
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for that because they're gonna call death from above. I'm dead. Oh, now I'm dead.
Darn it!
Come on, says Jason Finch. It's King Pickles, says JD.
King Picolo. Come on.
Die!
Yeah, you can't run fast enough on it either.
I'll crush you!
King Piccolo not know how to sensei.
Sense key.
Man, you have a really cool picture of Piccolo on
We wanted him to be the star of this.
You'll pay for that!
So, we're talking about mythical creatures today because of this Vlad. Number one, I was saying you've been a mythical creature before.
Oh, I'm the mythical creature.
But also, there's some vampire hunting kits you can find online. And Sons of Gaming said that I better not get one because you're a vampire since you never go outside. So I might accidentally have to hunt you.
Okay. Alright. Not sure how to avoid that. Like that death from above. You can't block it. You can't jump away from it. You can't outrun it. So then what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, darn. You can't block it. You can't roll away from it. You can't run away from it. So how do you protect against it? Because Goku's too slow. This is as fast as Goku moves. You can't attack him while he's doing that. Yeah, you can't avoid it forever, though. That's the problem. Oh, next light goal is 140? Yeah, it is. Good job, guys. Game facts to the rescue. All they say is, don't get hit.
Yeah.
Don't die. Good advice. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that consecutively. You're gonna get hit eventually, unfortunately. Aw, you weren't gonna give me an endless? I hate you. What you looking for, Sweet Pea?
Die! I'll blow you away!
No, that's not what I spoke in my head. No. That is probably his cheapest move in the game.
Die!
This move right here is incredibly hard to dodge. It's almost impossible.
I'll blow you away!
And then he combos it. They should have made Goku.
Yeah, I plan on doing Smash Saturdays tomorrow. But, yeah, like, things can always change, like if I'm not feeling up to it or something. But if you guys see it, so if you guys see the stream set up, I plan on doing it. But yeah, I plan on doing it. I'll try to let people know on social media if I'm not doing it. Try to be better about that. The same with Splatoon Splatfest. I plan on doing the Splatfest around 2 or 3 o'clock, but if for some reason I do it earlier, I'll let people know.
You'll pay for that.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can't avoid it.
I'll just say this really quick so I don't interrupt Luke, but basically, I always have errands and stuff to run in the afternoons. So, like, if for some reason I have an errand, like I have to get Zelda's medicine, I have to pick up Luke's medicine, I have to get groceries, I have to go out and pay a bill, then sometimes I can't do the community stream. And so, that's why I don't, like, ever promise I'm doing it, but, you know, like, I plan on doing it. But I will always, like, let you guys know on social media if for some reason anything changes. But yeah, I plan on doing Smash Saturdays tomorrow. Yep.
I am timing my rolls. It's very hard to dodge it.
Yeah, I was playing this yesterday. You can't dash away. There's no dashing. Yeah, the plan for this weekend is Smash Saturdays on Saturday, should be on Saturday, and the Splatfest will be on Sunday. Yeah.
You can't go Super Saiyan, he's a little kid.
Yep, and if for some reason anything is different, you guys will know, I'll let you guys know.
I'll blow you away!
Wow, you can't jump over it either. I mean, I think you're supposed to just get hit once. I don't know.
He does look really cool.
Yeah, you can't evade it forever. It's just impossible. You have to get hit.
I mean, people said yesterday that the next Piccolo Fight would be really hard. So.
That's because he's cheaper than before.
So this is going to be really
No, it's no button
I'll crush you!
Oh, okay, you have plans tomorrow? Okay, next week, no problem.
Die!
I don't know what I'm gonna play as tomorrow. I think I might be doing soul characters tomorrow for Smash Saturdays. So, like, basically what I plan on doing is doing troll characters since it is April Fool's. So we'll do trolling characters. Trolling characters include, like, Duck Hunt Dog, Ice Climbers. Icy is Ice Climbers as a troll character. Piranha Plant. I would say Banjo-Kazooie is kind of a troll character.
Oh, that's not fair. You can't block that. Cheater. Kwings does it too much.
Blow you away.
Yeah, King K. Rool could be a troll character, definitely the right. I mean, he was pretty cool.
You'll pay for
Yeah,
that.
it's funny to win this fight.
Die.
You can't. Well, even if you get him in the corner and spam, you can't avoid that attack from above. It's impossible.
Die.
Like, you're gonna get hit. It's good to get hit early on so that you can be invincible, so you can avoid. Well, in theory, you can avoid his other attack, but you're gonna get hit. You can't avoid it. It's impossible. I did it again. I'm dead. Use the Batarang. Really?
Die. I'll crush you.
Oh, he comboed that. There's nothing I could do. There is no grinding skills. You get a little higher health bar, that's it. And he's unpredictable. You never know when he's going to call from the Sky Raid, so... This is going to be a hard fight just because of how ridiculous it is. Yeah, you can't consecutively dodge. The game doesn't let you do it. You try, and then you get hit from the... Yeah, he did it again.
I'll crush you.
There's nothing you can do.
Die! I'll blow you away!
And then what he does is he tricks you. So you have the death from above coming right when he says, I'll blow you away. So you're either going to get hit from I'll blow you away, or you're going to get hit from the remaining blast from above. There's not much you can do.
It's playtime.
Because in theory you can dodge 4 of them, but he shoots like 10. So you're gonna get hit.
Picolo says, man, bosses back then were so OP. I really struggled with this battle back in the day, says Tech Garage. Yikes, that move was so rigged, says Max Sosa.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, he ruined my Kamehameha. That's the most I've ever taken down his health, too. I can't block that. That's unblocked. And he called down death from above, so then he's going to get hit. Better to get hit now, and just hope I can dodge the next.
I'll blow you away!
See how he does final wave right when... So I avoided his final wave on the ground, but he still had 2 energy blasts coming from above. You can't block those, and you can't evade them. So it's like, as soon as he tricks you, he says the ground from above, so then you jump, and then as soon as you jump to avoid that, because that goes across the entire screen, his bottom attack, then you get hit by the 2 beams up above you, and it's an insta-kill.
You gotta love those old school games, says D Dark Flame. Piccolo, his final boss is hard, says Kaio Miranda.
It's only hard because he's cheap.
I'll blow you away!
Personality. And he was a jerk to Shenron.
If they would let Goku double jump, you could easily get away. But they don't let you. Or if you could somehow interrupt his blast. His blasts don't hurt him. See? So you could just jump over him, and then in theory his own blast could hit him, but it doesn't work that way. As soon as he calls this move, you're going to get hit. You just have to choose how you're going to get hit. Get hit early, and then hope that you don't get hit a 3rd time. There, I got lucky. I only got hit once.
Whoa! Whoa!
The problem is the game only lets you hit him 10 times.
You'll pay for that! I'll crush you!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hahaha, Joe Janeno says, Goku could definitely double jump in real life. If only this game had health items, says Picolo.
It doesn't.
It's so cool that Dragon Ball had a game. People usually jump straight to Dragon Ball Z, says Joe.
There was several Dragon Ball games. Usually they were on the Game Boy Advance. And there were tons of Dragon Ball games on the Famicom and Super Famicom. Too bad his... And it's over. Piccolo wins. He changes... The problem is... Here's another thing. Even if you get the timing down of his shots, he changes the trajectory. So, if you can dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, he speeds up the 5th one that hits you. So it's not in a pattern. It's not dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot. You can't even press the controller fast enough to dodge again because you're already in the middle of the dodge animation when the next laser smacks down on you. So you can't avoid it. That's bad programming. Yeah, you can't do it. It's impossible. You can beat him, but you just have to hope he doesn't loop the shots from above, because you can't take more than, like, I don't know, an entire turn, maybe like 3 shots, because they're just too powerful. There he goes again. See how after the 5th one hits you, it comes down too fast. You can't... You're already in the middle of a dodge animation. You can't cancel out of it. So, there's nothing you can do. And I dodged it, and I still got hit. Because I'm, like, in the middle of my animation. There's no L canceling or anything like that. So, you can't do anything. And the game is, you know, on a random thing with the boss, so you don't know what the boss is gonna, like, cycle through for his attacks. It's all random.
You'll pay for that. You'll pay for that. You'll pay for that.
In the middle of, you can't dodge that. You have to dodge from behind. And his front card.
I'll blow you away.
If only the Kamehameha did more damage to him, but it doesn't. It's over. He did that like 2 in a row. See how every time the 5th one comes down, like right in the middle of you've already dodged the 5th or the 4th shot.
Yeah.
And then right in the middle of your roll, it comes down and gets you right in the butt. And you can't do anything. You can't dodge it. You can't veer to the right, you can't veer to the left because there's no way to cancel. You can't jump out of a roll. You're screwed. If you don't have the health, you're done.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. That's bad programming. It's what it is. Alright, and he did that right in the middle of the attack, so take the hit.
I'll crush you.
And I got hit from above while dodging his thing. It's a very annoying fight just because it's not programmed well. Yeah, I'll give this one there's no point even evading it. No point.
Die!
And you can't jump away from it either.
I'll crush you.
Yeah.
Darn it!
You can't roll when it happens. You can't roll when you get hit. You're already in the middle of a roll. You can't unroll. I'm literally pumping it. There's nothing you can do. You can't roll after you're hit. There's no animation for it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have what you're smoking. It doesn't exist. Not reality. Sounds nice though. Not real.
I was checking on the merch I had ordered from the store, and the tracker said they were being printed.
Cool.
I ordered them March 25th. Is that a bad sign? No, they take a while, Christian. They might take a month and a half. They have to print it out one at a time. Because Luke and I ordered something, and it took them a couple months to get to us. So it takes a while.
You have to roll out of the way, though, or you're going to get hit. He doesn't run fast enough. Can you not see that? He doesn't jump fast enough. He doesn't roll fast enough. Like I said, they didn't program this well. I'm not being rude or anything. It's the truth. They should have spent more time programming this fight. Because it's not very good.
TV and Micro says Piccolo is too OP.
You'll pay for that.
Thank you for trying to help, though. People of the chat, I really appreciate that. We are trying to roll, but it doesn't roll very fast. It's not like it's not darting away. When it rolls, we're not like rolling super fast. It's like a slow.
And
it would be like a grandfather doing a somersault.
There's no way to speed it up. And I'm saying that mid-roll, after you dodge, in theory, even if you dodge 4 of his blasts, the 5th one comes down right in the middle of your dodge. There's nothing you can do. You can dodge 4 in a row with the timing. They changed the timing, and it's impossible to cancel out of the roll and then roll again. You can't do roll. You're in the middle of a roll.
Christian, I feel bad for saying this, but the merchandise may take up to 4 to 6 weeks to get to your house. It's, I think they print it out individually per shirt. So they wait until they get an order, then they have to print it, and then they send it. It could take a while. Sorry about that. Thank you for buying merch, though. We appreciate that so much. Thank you. Are there any other upgrades besides just health upgrades?
Nope. There are not.
I am excited for next week, says Isaiah. Awesome, Isaiah. I forgot what's happening next week, but I'm sure I'm excited too, whatever's happening. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're fine. Not raging, I'm just being honest. I'm just telling you what the reality is and what fantasy is. I'm not angry yet. There might be rage after an hour or two, but I'm not mad right now. I'm just stating what reality is. I can see with my own eyes what's happening. Can't do anything about it. It sucks. I have to hope I get the luck of the draw and he doesn't call death from above too much. If he calls death from above, I can't do anything. Yeah, he did it again. So that's 2 in a row, so that means this fight's over. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. Who is my favorite Dragon Ball character? You mean in the franchise? Be Gohan. You can't run fast enough, so you have to roll. You can't jump. You're gonna get hit if you jump. See? I'll give you that one because this run's done anyway. Kill me, thank you.
Darn it!
Oh, I'm trying to roll with it. What it's going to come down to beating this guy is if one time, one of the repeated ways of fighting the boss is if he doesn't execute the death from above. And it's all randomized, so you don't know if he's going to cycle through it like 3 times a fight, if he's only going to use it once a fight. He could come after you and try to kick you repeatedly, which is very easy to dodge. He could do his fire beam attack. But if he calls death from above 3 times in a row, you're done. You're going to get hit every time. You gotta hope you only get hit once, then you can move in and attack him, but you can't dodge it. It's impossible. You can dodge 4. The problem is he shoots 10. And for after you get hit, so you're invincible for 5, 6, 7, 8, but if you don't get out of the way fast enough, then you're gonna get hit by 9 because your invincibility is gonna be done. And also you have to remember to jump right after the 9th bolt comes down, because if you don't, then you're going to get hit by the ground beam, and you're going to get hit again by the laser from above. So it's almost like an insta-kill move if you have, like, only just a shred of health left. It's very bad programming. It's still fun, but it's like, I wish they could patch this, but, you know, this wasn't the era of patching games. This was a finished product that they released like this, kind of broken.
Whoa!
But, you know, he's going to go through a cycle, unfortunately. See, I was done with my 4th roll, I still got hit. Now you gotta remember to jump. I avoided the other one, and as long as he doesn't call death from above, I got a chance of beating him. Nope, see? He did it again. It's all random.
I'll blow you away.
And just as I avoided his I'll blow you away, you could see that the beam came down and it hit me in the back as I was actually avoiding the other attack. So, he shoots 10 beams. It's a horribly broken move. Very bad. Yeah, if there was a way, if there's an item to speed up how Goku moves, I mean, I think it would be possible, but I believe the only item this game gives you is additional health. So they're expecting you to go through the game with like an insane amount of health, which is gonna take you literally hours. See how it, you see right there? I was still in the middle of my 4th roll when his 5th laser came down. There's nothing I could do.
Don't get cocky.
You're doomed. He also took the Kamehameha like a champ there. Didn't do him any damage. There he is again, so...
I'll blow you away.
Yeah, that attack just doesn't do very much damage. It should do way more damage, you would think. Oh, he did a move I could actually dodge that time. Yeah, the hitboxes are so messed up on that. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's annoying because it's like you want this game to be good, and you also want to know how the game got an 80 on Metacritic. Because, I mean, this is... maybe the person who wrote the reviews, they got really lucky on this fight. And he didn't cycle through the death from above thing. Dodge, 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 hit. See? I was in the middle of the dodge, couldn't do anything. Oh, that's... oh, so he can break that. Wow, so now he's just going to do that consecutively now. Yeah, this fight's over. And either I'm getting hit by the ground. Ah, I dodged the ground, and he got me with the thing in the air still. You can't cancel out of attacks. Not this game. Other Dragon Ball games you can cancel out of an attack. This one you cannot. You have to finish the animation.
You'll pay for that.
Yeah, you're gonna call death from above, aren't you? Ah. Yeah.
I'll blow you away.
Dude, come on.
I'll crush you.
Yeah, see? Meh. Bad programming.
Die.
Before, you could actually outrun the laser, but I think that just the programmers forgot how slow Goku was. I don't know. I don't know what happened. There's not a lot of information about this game. It's so old, you know? It's like one of the last Wii games ever made. They should have added like a speed up Goku button or something that would utilize your blue bar or something, but they don't. That would have made sense though, if you could have like a boost ability for Goku. I'm just gonna stand there and do something. That's what I would have done if I was a programmer. I'd be like, hey, that blue bar only lets you do like a Kamehameha. What if we gave like Goku a boost ability? Or made his roll a little bit faster and you could burn the meter. Somebody's probably like, nah, we're not gonna do that. We're crunched. This is just a in-between thing before the next Tenkaichi game. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yep, fifth beam again. Oh! The other thing that they should have done is if you were lucky enough to get ahead of the blast from above, like if you, let's say you were able to pull the roll off before the shot, Goku should be inches ahead of the laser's impact, but it like homes right in on him, making it impossible to dodge it. That's also bad programming, because if you were able to get ahead of it, like before he starts shooting you, then the game should recognize that you're actually ahead of it, but you'll dodge the first one ahead of it, but then the game will center the laser right on you again. So that was a programming choice that was a mistake, but yeah, there's nothing you can do about it.
Die!
Probably not going to beat this game, just like getting it out there, but this is definitely my last time playing this game. I'm moving on to the other one tonight. But you can just see how insane this is. You also, the game won't let you cheese it more. You can't get more than 10 hits off of him until the character falls over, so you can't infinite it. It'd be great if Goku could find a way of cheesing the game to prevent him from attacking, but the game knocks him over as soon as you get to 10 hits, see? So, and then he goes into whatever loop animation he's going to go into for his attacks. Meh. Well, I mean, yeah, at this point in time, they probably should have made his Kamehameha stronger instead, but they don't. Can you lower the difficulty? Nope. This game has no difficulty option. No, Goku, that was a terrible idea. Ow. Hey, that's fine. Keep doing that. See? Automatically, once you get to 10 hits, you can't keep hitting him. And you can't hit him to stop that either. If another thing I would have done too, let's say he pulled off that move. As soon as you hit him, then he should break his concentration, but he doesn't. He still fires the 10 bolts from above at you. So even if you, like, technically get a hit on him, it still doesn't stop the death from above. It just doesn't. Because you can break some of his attacks, but you can't break that one. You can't touch him.
Playtime. I'll blow you away.
Own it.
Also, majority of the people who looked at this game on YouTube played the modded version on the Dolphin emulator. This is the OG. This is not a ROM. The ROM has been sped up. I'm playing this on the disc. This is not a modified game. The Wii version was modded. That people played as YouTubers. They played the emulation version of this game. The fixed version. So doing a zigzag method is not going to do anything because the roll animation is still going to be slow.
You'll pay for that.
He's still going to get hit. Just, most YouTubers use emulation. See? I did the zigzag, I still got hit on the fourth one, as always. Probably would have been better off looking at the emulated version, but I don't have the ability to look at emulator stuff. My PC's not strong enough. Also, nothing beats the original, so.
Die!
I'll crush you!
It's over!
I'll blow you away!
I'll crush you! Don't get cocky!
No, I'm not trying to discredit you. I'm just saying that the people that have beaten this online on YouTube use emulators. You can tell when you look at the footage. Because the Wii game does not look that high def. Even my footage doesn't look as good as theirs because it's not emulation. It's not upscaled. Although I think I do a pretty good job, like, with the HDMI, but it still doesn't look as good as, like, some of the other footage I've seen of this game. So it's an emulator. And in emulators, you can speed up certain aspects of the game. You can tweak things very easily. Man, I wish that did more damage. Ow. Oh, I'm already paying for that. I'm playing this game. Already paying for it, but thank you. Oh, shoot. I'll just build up my, okay. What's wrong, Amber? Oh wow, look at him turn on his dime there. That's incredible, Piccolo. You defied gaming physics. Nope, zigzag don't work. Emulator does. Problem is you still get hit by that last blast, the 5th blast. Tracks you like a tractor beam or something. It shouldn't though, it's supposed to space out, but it doesn't. Yeah, the house smells like smoke still, honey. Yes, I'm talking about how YouTubers played a modified version of the game, not the original emulation. They always lie. It's basically like the magician telling everybody else the secret. I don't use emulation, I don't use modded games. If I do use emulation, I tell you guys I'm using emulation. Like when I looked at some of their Famicom games.
Yeah, Luke and I have been on YouTube for 15 years. We know every secret that YouTubers have.
Yep.
That's probably why YouTubers don't like us. Yep. Because we know everything about them.
Yep.
We know when they...
I'm not gonna say who it is, but there's a retro YouTuber who's got millions of subscribers. Every one of his games is a modded EMU game. Every game that he's covered on his channel for like 15 years. We got into a headbutting match a couple years ago because he said he beat Ninja Gaiden. I found
but it's not real because it's not the real
series.
Ninja Gaiden.
The series that he posted on YouTube was a modified version of Ninja Gaiden.
I don't know how people can sleep, look at themselves in the mirror and go to sleep at night.
Because they made the revenue. They don't care. It's all about the revenue.
Yeah, but you're lying to people all the time.
They lie to their audience all the time.
Yeah, like, man, we know all the secrets that these bad people do to make them feel that they're better than they are. Like the biggest thing is, well, first of all, YouTubers, the main thing YouTubers do is, like, say they get a new game, they'll play it 3 times the entire game through all day, then they'll take a quick nap, and then they'll start the game out, and then they'll be like, wow, this game looks interesting, I've never seen this before, never played this is my first time. And they've literally played the game 3 times already. And then they'll sit there and they'll go, huh? Oh, I guess I should jump over here. It's like, I have to die. And they'll act like they don't know what to do. And they'll pretend that they never played it. And then and in a few minutes when they get to a really hard boss fight, it's like, well, maybe I just need to dodge 3 times, pop him on the head, do a triple jump, and then hit him. Oh, I guess that worked. And it's like, right, that worked because you already played this game. And also, YouTubers, a lot of times YouTubers will start a game like on hard or something, like they'll say hard, they'll be like, oh guys, I'm starting this game on hard, it'll be an uploaded video. So like after, what you don't see is they go back to the title screen, they cut out the part where they switch it to easy, and then they're playing the whole game. You think they're playing on normal or hard, but they're playing the entire game on easy because they cut that part out where they switched it. YouTubers have all kinds of tricks to lie.
Drink your coffee. I just wish he had a better cycle of his moves, because he keeps doing the same stuff over and over and over and over, especially the death from above thing. I mean, it's still better than what he was doing previously. Like the second fight with Piccolo, he was just doing like a quick time event like so many times in a row. Still the 5th beam every time. Whether you zigzag, whether you go in a circle, doesn't matter. Zigzag. Yep. Oh, they'll never tell you that. They don't. It's basically, it would be like if a magician told you what their secrets are. The reason why I got in trouble with Maker Studios so much is because I confronted half of their partners. The only one I didn't butt heads with off camera was Total Biscuit. I had fights with every high-profile YouTuber because I didn't like the dishonesty. Especially when I did collabs with some of them.
I'll blow you away.
I will... Everyone that I did a collab with, they didn't play the game. So when I did a review with them, they didn't play it. So basically, I had to write their part like they played it.
Right.
And that's why I didn't do that many collabs, is because they made me do more work.
Yeah, that's the biggest part of, like, YouTubers. I mean, that's the number one thing, is 90% of them have never played the game for themselves.
I'll give you an example. That top 10 Wii U stream, or Wii U thing we did, what was it, top 10 games of Wii U? The only one who actually played the game that we asked them to was Total Biscuit. Jesse Cox, all those other people, I had to write their scripts and their personality and then give them the script so they could give me like a 2-minute voiceover section.
Right.
And they didn't play it. So it was like, I was actually pretty good. I wrote and pretended to be those people, but they didn't do it.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, we always would butt heads because, you know, Luke and I are a believer. You can't be dishonest like that all the time.
And that's not the only thing. I asked them before, I said, I needed this top 10 right when it came out with the system, and they delayed the release of the video almost 6 months.
Yeah.
I believe. It was a passion project. They didn't even do it in time.
Read a line in 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, Luke wasn't allowed to disagree with people. Like,
All those Game
like,
Station podcasts were terrible.
There was also people that said, hey, can you come, like, there was, the main thing that got us in trouble with them is basically a really up-and-coming, he wasn't really even that big of a YouTuber, now he is. But back then he was like, he knew Luke's friend, and then his friend was like, oh, well, I have an upcoming YouTuber who's now huge, but back in the day he was nobody. He was like, oh, could you give this guy some pointers on one of his reviews? And Luke went and gave the guy pointers.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got screamed at by the network. They were like, how dare you make any suggestions or imply that someone could, like, you know, they said that we were, like, hurting them or something, when in reality, you said, pretty good review, however, I would change blah, 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 and I wouldn't do this so much. And for that, it hurt their feelings so badly that, like, everyone in the network was angry at us, when literally they asked us.
I'll blow you away.
So
yeah, their roommate.
Like, next time, maybe not ask for any pointers then.
I remember that. I was actually working at Game Zone, and his alias was known as the Onion King. So
Yeah,
his friend got a hold of me, and he was like, the Onion King needs your advice on, like, this formatted video. And it's like, okay, I got a few minutes. And back then I was actually bigger than a lot of them, like, because it was like 2009, 2008, something like that. It was before Maker Studios took off. And I took the time to watch the person's review, and I was like, okay, you know, this is all right. And I gave his roommate feedback, you know, who was living in Texas, and I was like, okay. And then it was either his manager or somebody, like, called me on the phone, and they were just, like, cussing me out.
Yeah, because
like,
you just wrote a nice comment. Why wouldn't he just delete your comment?
I gave an email. I didn't write on their channel.
Oh, I thought you
No,
wrote something.
no, I wrote they wanted a feedback email. I gave them an email.
Then why didn't they just say, oh, they, like, why did they ask for a feedback? What did they want? They wanted you to just be like, this is the most amazing review I've ever seen. I've never seen another game review this amazing.
How his roommate was explaining it to me, what they wanted was they wanted me to butter them up. Like,
Oh, wow.
I thought, because, you know, I'm in the East Coast, so I was like, okay, they want feedback, so I'll give them feedback.
Yeah, you give me feedback.
So I wrote out, like, it was maybe like 2 or 3 paragraphs with, like, a little outline of things that they could work on, or something like that, you know, and things I liked. And, like, the person, not the roommate, and not the it wasn't Onion King. It was like somebody associated with him, like berated me on the phone. And then when I tried to get into Maker Studios, they made it very hard for me to get and become a YouTube partner. So Total Biscuit, God rest his soul, he actually fought in my corner along with one of the owners of Maker Studio at the time. What was his name? Shay Carl.
Yeah.
So it was Total Biscuit and Shay Carl that got me into the game station, which made me a YouTube partner. But I had like these people that I didn't even know I made enemies of, like these younger kids, like teenagers who were, teenagers, early 20s, and like because John went to Shay Carl, and then Shay Carl got me in, and then like 6 months later, I think Shay left, and Philip DeFranco left Maker Studios too. Like they sold ownership to somebody else. Yeah. So it was,
Oh, no worries. You were busy at the beginning of the stream, but I'm now watching the finale of the stream.
I don't know if it's going to be finale. Amber and I are probably going to play 2-player soon because this game is just so broken.
Silver Sonic says, that is me. I've been a gamer all my life, and I hate the Sonic people that give a bad name to real gamers. So football. Yeah, you just described 90% of YouTubers. That's really what it is. I'm not trying to be this personal, basically. What happened with YouTube is, like, if you are an actual gamer like Silver Sonic, and, all of you guys in the chat that love playing games, Sammy Samurai, and all of you guys that have been gamers for a long time, if you guys started a YouTube channel and began to grow a lot, you would immediately probably start butting heads with people, because the problem is a lot of these big YouTubers that pretend to be gamers, they actually never grew up gaming, and then they like make up stories about their childhood like gaming, when in reality they were like living on a yacht, or they were like just hanging out, laughing at gamers and hating gamers. So in reality, like, they basically are, a lot of gaming YouTubers are actually jocks who were all into sports and never into gaming when they were younger. And then they just jumped onto the bandwagon, and then they kind of like took it over.
Yeah.
So when it's like, if you actually start doing YouTube and stuff, you'll start to finally start meeting people, and things that they say will start being really weird. Like, you'll mention a game from your childhood and then be like, oh yeah, I remember that game, blah blah blah, had a really hard boss or something, and then they'll say something like, oh yeah, that game was so easy, I easily play every game because I'm so amazing at every game. There were no difficult games in the 80s or something, and then you'll be like, huh? What are you talking about? So yeah, it's kind of weird.
Alright. So anyway, we're going to go until the 1 hour and 30 minute mark, or 1 hour and 25, because this boss is so broken, and since I'm not playing a modded version of the game, we're not going to beat him. Goku has no way to increase his speed, I don't believe. Your Kamehameha, or your, major beam attack does not get more powerful. You could try, if you wanted to grind up the health, which I don't think would really be worth it, because you don't know what moves Piccolo is going to call forth. Like, it's completely randomized. But dodging is impossible this one part. In the modded version of this, you can easily outrun this, or you can do a zigzag pattern, but in the physical release of this, you can't. Because what happens is, the game has been programmed by accident that when you're avoiding the fourth beam, the fifth beam hits you. Dead center. Like, it almost like, you know how like a spotlight will hover like right under your shadow or whatever? So you get ahead of the fourth one, and then instead of the fifth beam coming behind you, it's like just a few like millimeters past the one that you just dodged. So you're in the middle of your dodge animation, and then boom! You can't avoid it.
Awesome Gamer says K-Wings. Luke, now you finally understand why King Piccolo is the hardest worst final boss in this.
Oh yeah, if you beat him, it's luck.
Awesome Gamer says, I feel your pain, Luke. This game almost made me rage quit when I was 18 playing.
Yeah, if you manage to beat him, then you got a good, like, either the computer wasn't doing death from above, or you got something that basically you lucked out. It's not a skill-based fight. It's luck.
Yeah, Silver Sonic says, real gamers from the 80s know what hard games are. Most kids today have no idea what beating and near impossible games feels like. Yeah.
I would love to beat this game, but the problem is the odds are stacked against me, and it's not. I can't beat the programming.
I mean, there are some hard games today, but I feel like nothing compares to like games back in the 80s. But like, I would say some games that are pretty hard today, like, this is just my feeling. I don't know as much as you guys, but I would say the Naruto Shippuden games seem pretty difficult.
No, those are much easier compared to this. I had no problem. Nope.
Really?
Nope, no problemo. Nope. Alright, I'm good.
Wow.
Nope, I had no problem beating the Naruto games. Cake. The problem with this game is this boss fight is badly programmed. I could see, I'm not even a programmer, like a game developer, and I can see that the hit detection's off. I can see that there's a problem with Goku's ability to evade the lasers. I can see that the boss's like AI, it's not that he's hard, he's just going through movesets that is impossible for the player to avoid. So if this was back in the day, or if this was like nowadays, what you would do is you would just go through a patching process and be like, okay, Goku needs to be a little bit faster here. The Kamehameha needs to do a little bit more damage because chances are the player's only going to be able to get Piccolo's health down to like almost near death, but Piccolo's just going to call death from above, and you're not going to be able to avoid it. So, no, we don't want to delete. No, we don't want to delete.
Silver Sonic is wondering from all the stuff we've done, are there any more health upgrades available then? Right now?
You would have to, in order to get all the health upgrades, you would have to have, I can show you how much money you would need. Because, I mean, this is my last time with the game, but, let's see, your upgrades, you could do a growth capsule, which is, this is all your health. There is it's all growth, so that's all health. So, you would have to play and collect just about every treasure in the game, so you're looking at, a lot to extend Goku's health, like, to almost the extent of Piccolo. And then you probably could beat him with the broken, like, gameplay. The problem is, do you want to invest the time and energy into that? Because, I mean, with the... you have to remember that I beat some of the hardest bosses in this game without ever upgrading my health. It wasn't until the last Piccolo fight that I actually increased my health.
What is Growth Capsule C?
That would just give me a little bit more health.
I mean, that might help a tiny bit.
I don't... I'll for your sake, I'll show you. But I don't think it's gonna matter. I will show you, though. No, I'm not in pain. I'm completely calm. Like, I realize that the game's busted. It's not my fault. I did everything that I could as a gamer. Like, if I really wanted to beat this, I would use, like, what do they call it? Like, a code replay or something like that. Whatever they call that thing. Like, basically like a game genie or something. It doesn't bother me.
Master Roshi says luck is also a skill, says VG.
Luck is also a skill. Okay.
Thanks for sharing on Facebook, Jacob Langlet. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for sharing on Discord.
See, my health just went a little bit up, Amber. You see it? It didn't really change all that much. It just went up a smidgen.
Yeah, I understand. Let's see. Also, Kaylin shared on Discord, and Gio and Sword Cloud shared on Discord. And Papa shared the last one on Discord. Yeah, so it's helping just a tiny bit. So you'd have to grind like endlessly to get the
you'd have to grind endlessly. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather move on to the next Dragon Ball game. I had fun with this game, but it's just like, you know, I'm not gonna mess with it. They should have, like, I was even telling people too, you see the blue bar that you have? Your blue bar in this game is only used to do your Kamehameha. Like, you can't use it to, like, burn your roll meter. Like, what I would do, because you know how, like, characters have basically, like, a dragon rush or whatever? Like, for Goku, I would give him, like, an ability for you to spend your blue meter when it was light blue, like that you could tap with your dodge to make the game like have Goku like roll faster, so that way you could avoid like, you know, a certain attack or something.
Yeah.
But just like one time, like you would have to build up your meter in order to do that.
I'll blow you away.
But you see how the meter, like the additional health, doesn't really matter. Like I extended his health quite a bit, and it's still, you know, still what it is. But I got to his last form. So.
He looks happy, but also scared. He has a evil smile.
Also, I would make it so Goku's counter is easier to use. His counter is like really annoying in this. Like in the Tenkaichi games, the counter is like much better executed. In this game, the counter is kind of garbage. Like you have to press like a certain amount of buttons in order to trigger it, and it doesn't always do it. Like the game doesn't recognize that you actually push your input.
It's playtime.
Which is annoying, but
Which is harder, this or Budokai 1 Luke's the sword class?
I think this fight is actually harder than Budokai 1. Like but I think that just comes down to how the game is like actually made. I don't think that it has to do with like the strength of the bosses. Like the bosses in Budokai are just like insane to begin with, but you can like use I believe you can use the capsule stuff to make yourself stronger in Budokai.
Yeah, it's like not.
In this game, you can only increase Goku's health using like the stuff you buy from the shop. I believe. I'd like to get to the second point. Just to, I don't know, just for the sake of it.
Yeah. What is worse, Dark Tomorrow or this Sense of Gaming?
Dark Tomorrow is still one of the worst program games of all time. This game's not bad. It just this game has a trouble spot with the design of this boss fight.
It's
Yep, that's true. Silver Sonic says, yeah, exactly. Like some games never get, especially back then. They don't.
No,
They didn't have patches.
you
so
guys are
weird.
living in the generation where you could actually fix games that are kind of messed up. You know, we came from a generation where when a game was finished, when they say it was finished, and the beta tester was like, okay, the game's good enough. I don't think the beta tester beat Piccolo and was just like, the game's good enough to go out. You know?
Right.
I think the beta tester was struggling with Piccolo for months. They got sick of it, and they're just like, you know what? It's good enough. I managed to beat him once. I think someone can do it again. So we're going to say the game is good to go. I'm going to give my notes to the developer, because I was actually a beta tester once. I helped test, I'm trying to remember what type of game it was. It was like a, kind of like a Diablo game, but it wasn't. And it was on the PlayStation. I can't remember the name of it. I don't really care, but I remember when the pay was terrible, and I had to replay this dungeon over and over again for like almost 2 months. It's the only part of the game I could play. And then I had to write every single problem that happened with the game. Nowadays, beta testers are gone, and what they have is what they do, open beta. So the players become unpaid beta testers. And the developers take notes, and they're kind of like, okay, so this is what's going on with the game, you know? And we become the guinea pigs, whereas before it was a paid position that was terrible.
Like we don't even, they don't even have to pay beta testers.
No,
anymore.
they don't. The audience is a beta tester.
Right.
More or less.
No. This can't be.
Yeah.
I refuse to
Sometimes
believe
audio.
it.
Oh my god.
No,
You're at the second.
this is the second phase. I'm gonna fight him one more time on the second phase, and then I'm happy. I'm not in a bad mood at all.
It's over now.
I didn't do anything wrong. I did everything I could. Let's see. Final phase. I've literally done everything I can. Like, it's out of my ability. Like, if I played this all night, there's a possibility I could beat him from 4 hours from now, but it would be absolute blind, stupid luck. It would not be my skill in dodging, because I can't dodge. It would be like he only used that death from above move once in a round. Would be the only way I could beat him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And it would probably happen because the game would make a mistake and not loop it because you've been playing it so much. But there will also be rounds where he's going to shoot death from above like 3 or 4 times in a row, which will kill you instantly because you just don't have enough health.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's finally over. I blew you completely apart.
Yeah!
I know, but beta testing was an actual paid position. You needed a lot of skill to do it. Nowadays, like, people can just easily have the audience be the guinea pig. They don't have to pay a person to do it.
And the problem...
And sometimes, like, the fans are super fans of the game. They don't report honestly the problems of the game.
And sometimes they report problems that aren't really problems.
But in this day and age, it's a lot easier for people to repair a broken game. Like, I've seen it with indie games. I've seen it... Gotham Knights, believe it or not, has been improved.
Yeah.
And I'm serious. Gotham Knights they finally...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they fixed the game. They fixed most of the issues that we had with the game, like the slow stuff, like the characters moving, some of the weird, like, protruding death things from Red Hood's. What do you call those things?
Those are the little zippy ties for his hoodie.
Yeah, the hoodie thing, yeah. So all that stuff has been fixed. So, you know, it took them long enough, though. It took them quite a while to do that.
Yeah, thank you,
Gals, let me know when you can hear me again. Alright, so you can see we have, like, just a little bit of health again.
Did they improve the story, though?
No.
They didn't fix the story. Alright, thank you, Kristen. Sorry, every time I'm about to respond to you, there's a cutscene. Thank you for buying the merch, and, it'll probably be there in about a month, a little bit over a month.
Oh.
But it won't be there in like 2 weeks, because they have to print it individually.
I did learn something, though, like fighting this guy over and over again. If you go to the very edge of the map, you know how he has, like, this move that basically, like, it looks like it takes the entire map? If you're on the edge away from him when he uses his death from above, you won't get hit by his ground attack. Like, you know his thing where he says, I'm gonna blow you away? If you're at the very, very edge of the round circle and he calls death from above, you can actually evade that, but you still can't evade the death from above after 4 hits. I'll show you that. 1, 2. Okay, I got hit anyway. But watch his wave. See how it doesn't come all the way out? It makes the appearance that it comes all the way out, but it does not.
Oh wow.
Now, it would be nice if they actually programmed a way for you to, like, find, like, maybe some gap in between, like, the laser blasts that come down, so that the player could have an advantage. But it is possible to actually evade his, you know, his I'll blow you away attack. You have to be at the very edge of the map. So that's, you know, that's very possible to avoid.
Sammy Samurai King said, if you play Gotham Knights again, would you give it a better rating for just 6 out of instead of 4 or something like that? If they improved that?
I would probably give it like probably a 6. I think we gave it a 3 last time. With the improvements, yeah, probably get a 6.
Yeah, so, yep, I did see your compliments. Gio, thank you so much. We love you guys like family too. And that's very sweet of you. Thank you so much, Gio.
But you see also how, like, Goku, like, his punches and stuff hardly hurt Piccolo at all. So the problems with this fight that make it hard is that, 1, like, unavoidable attack that you're always going to get hit. And 2 is Goku's attacks, even with his Kamehameha, he's not doing as much damage as Piccolo. Now, you could argue that Piccolo, it's because he's an adult, and maybe that, you know, he's younger, or, you know, he's in his prime again because of the Dragon Wish. But at the same time, Goku also has been given, like, the special ability by Korin. And when he was revived, so he's supposed to be stronger. And the game makes it so, like, this confrontation with Piccolo the last time, you're just as weak as you were the entire game. So if Goku really would have gotten, like, a boost in power, then you would have seen that. Just like in the Tenkaichi games, when you become Super Saiyan, like, Goku's hit powers, like, it takes more of the enemy's health. Your punches, your Dragon Rush, your super moves, if you are in Super Saiyan form, you can see a difference when you're, you know, chipping down at the enemy's health bar.
Yeah.
If Goku really got, like, the special potion or whatever from Korin, then it should reflect that in this fight as well, because it's canon to, you know, what Goku is doing.
Right.
Basically, his attacks are the same as they've always been the entire game. So that's a problem.
Okay, I see.
Makes sense?
Yeah. Yeah, we are old. I remember the days when the games we got in our hands were the final versions of Silver Sonic, good or bad. But at least they have made most game companies try their best to have a decent game at the finish. When they were finished. Yeah, I mean the game stories and stuff back then were a lot better.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, you guys remember, like, there's been a few people timed out because if you go and tell somebody, like, please don't watch this stream, go to somebody else's stream, you will be timed out because that's going to take everyone away from the stream, and I'm not okay with that. Any YouTuber would time you out if you did that, so it should be obvious that wouldn't be okay.
Tournament.
Well, obviously, yeah. What was that? Length of rounds? We're gonna do the tournament, and we're gonna get ready for the next Dragon Ball stream.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on the game. Like, I would probably give this game an 8. Like, you know, it was still scored today. I would definitely present my problems with the game to the developer, and, you know, I don't know what they would do with it back in 2009, but, you know, it would be notes for the next game that they work on, so that those same mistakes didn't happen. Let's do tournament. Nope, I'm not beating the game, Max. It's impossible. Nope. It's, the last... I will tell you the difference. The last fight with Piccolo, like, the one that took me forever to beat him yesterday, there was a pattern to it. Eventually we got the pattern, we did it. There was the ability to actually evade the enemy's attack. You cannot dodge the lasers from above. You can dodge the thing from the ground, but you don't know how many times Piccolo is going to shoot the lasers from above at you, because it's on a cycle that you don't know when the AI is going to go through it. He could go through it once in an entire match, if you're lucky, or he could do it consecutively. For me, he does it, he kicks me, and then he does laser from above, I'm dead. So he does it twice in a row, and you can only dodge 4 of his hits at once, unless you're playing the modded version of this, which is a ROM. I am not playing the modded version, so.
What game are we doing after this? We're going to be streaming a game at 8:15, about 20 minutes after this. And it is going to be another Dragon Ball. It's going to be the start of another Dragon Ball game. One of the worst Dragon Ball games ever, and we're starting it after this. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi.
Ready for
Jackie Chan.
competition?
Hope you're ready. I'm gonna go all out.
Fight!
Yo.
And the match is underway! Already getting excited!
What does timed out mean? It means, like, if you, like, say, like, if you have never been timed out, then if you were timed out, you know what it is. But if you've never been timed out, basically it means, like,
up we go!
keep peace in the chat. If, like, people are spamming a lot, or people are doing stuff that bothers everyone in the chat, you may end up getting timed out. So, you know, like our mods, or myself, or Luke, or even they even have Google mods now. Basically, will time you out, and then you have like 3 to 5 minutes to basically think about, you know, maybe whatever the last thing you did, you can't do that again, because it's like bothering people in the chat, and you can't like type stuff. So then you just come back and
combo is so fast you can hardly see
basically
it.
what it is.
It's like a timeout. That's all it is.
A minute's already passed and the battle
Whoa!
just started to what a shot! That combo is
Jackie
so
Chan is
fast
getting...
you can hardly see it.
Uh-oh.
this battle is over!
Christian Patriots is still in the corner. Yeah.
Fight! Let's see what kind of battle the fighters have for us.
So I'm gonna need like 15 minutes to get the PS3 working. Ow.
Up we go.
Because I'm gonna put this game back in its case, and we'll be doing Ultimate Tenkaichi for the next I think 4 days. And then I think a new game's coming out, but I'm not sure.
And sometimes when I bring my phone up, when I'm going to sleep, I accidentally put my thumb on someone's name and end up typing them out.
I mean, you've banned people by
I've
accident.
accidentally banned people just by accidentally touching their name. Sometimes when you're timed out, like it may be by accident, but
Up we go.
it doesn't mean anyone's ever mad at you. It just means like if you get asked a couple of times not to do it and you're still doing it, then they just like a few minutes just to think about like, oh, can't do that anymore.
The battle's only getting hotter. Who knows what'll happen next? Up we go.
Whoa! There we go.
A minute's already passed, and the battle's only just started to unfold.
I don't know how to. I'm close. Oh, so close. If I could clutch this, that'd be great.
Woohoo! That's it, folks.
One apiece.
Fight! Let's see what kind of battle the fighters have for us in this round.
And I'm just messing around with tournament, and then you
Do you
guys.
want me to play?
No, I don't know where the other Wii controller is. Pretty fun. That's also great that you beat the game Silver Sonic, but you might actually have a Wii copy of the game that performs a little bit better than mine. Like, not every physical release back then was identical. There could be different glitches and other problems in anybody's physical copy.
I give Revenge of Piccolo an 8 out of 10.
The only way that you could universally make sure that a finished game actually works, like nowadays, is if you patch it, through an update, and then everybody's game's the same. But I'll give you an example. There was a buddy of mine, he absolutely could not stand Batman Vengeance on the PS2 or whatever. And I went to his house and I played it. And I was in college, and he said he was having a problem where he couldn't get past a certain part of the game, and I'm just thinking, okay, he's bad at the game. Went to his house and I played it. There was an issue, in the actual level design of his bought PS2 copy of Batman Vengeance, where he could not, the game did not recognize that he was crouched up against the wall in order to sneak past the ivy vines. It wouldn't let him. And he said, well, that's the same with every game, right? It's like, I brought over my GameCube, and I showed him my copy, which was on the GameCube, and my character easily walked past the vine. And no matter what we tried in his game, it was busted.
Oh, wow.
So you might actually have a copy of Dragon Ball on the Wii that is actually flawless. It doesn't have any problems.
Are you saying this game we have is...
I'm saying that based on everything that I've seen and gone through with my copy of the game, that there is something wrong with the final fight that doesn't add up. It just doesn't. It doesn't mesh with all the other things we've seen with the game. Especially with Goku's ability to dodge stuff.
I'm a new man today, and I'm ready to rock.
Awesome Gamer says, I give Revenge of King Piccolo 8 out of 10.
Fight!
And also Sonic and the Secret Rings gets 1 out of 10.
I love Sonic.
Worst game I ever played. Oh no.
I gave Sonic and the Secret Rings a 6 back in the day. I thought it was kind of fun. I didn't have any problems with it.
Up we go! Up we go!
I don't even know why I'm still doing that. I beat Goku. I don't really need to do the tournament. I guess beating on Yamcha is fun.
Up we go!
Hi, HM Golbeck, hello, Adventure Seeker, hi, Loyal Helpful Pup, hi, Carl, Sheen, and Luigi Fan. Good to see you, Dolph Quick, how's it going? Great to see you. Hi, Aoneko, hi, Jamie Coker, hello, Tim Reed, and everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day.
Up we go.
But that's what makes modern gaming a little bit better, is because if people go to the forum sites, which is what gaming was used for back in the day, you would go to a developer's forum site and you would complain about problems you had in the game, and then they could, you know, address it and they could make a universal patch. But the problem is, sometimes when they would make a universal patch, is if your game wasn't messed up and they quote-unquote patched it, then it could mess up your copy of the game the next time, and then they have to go through and do another update. So, I mean, you know, but it's still better than back in the day where they would actually release, like, discs that had broken problems to them, like, in the game.
Yeah.
That was common. That was one of the things that gamers had to deal with on the PlayStation, all the way through the PS2 and even into the PS3. The PS3 became very common practice to patch games as early as, I think it was like 2009 with Arkham Asylum. The Wii didn't do patches. The Wii U did patches for games. We did not. I know that. They tried to, but their online infrastructure wasn't very good, so...
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll give an example. Sonic 4, or whatever it was called, Sonic and Tails 4, whatever it was called, was a WiiWare game, and people complained to Sega about needing to fix, like, a certain part. Well, not everybody. There were some people that complained about it. I remember reporting on this. And Sega said they fixed it, and they issued, like, supposedly a patch for it on the Wii, but everybody still complained about it like they didn't even do anything. That's because the Wii, when you would try to patch stuff, it wouldn't always, you know, tick or click or whatever. It just didn't always work.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo really didn't know how to use an online system.
So bad, you know?
So, yeah. Wii U was better at that, but Wii U also had terrible online. But at least games got patched a lot easier. Alright, I think I'm good. I don't want to do the whole tournament. Because I'll be here for like another 20 minutes, even though I'm kicking butt and taking names.
Yeah, people are talking about Jackie Chan in the chat, and I forgot who that was.
That's Master Roshi. That's his alias. Yeah.
His alias is Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys got confused, Jackie Chan is the what Luke just said. Alias of Master Roshi, who his name sounds surprisingly like somebody else we might know.
Sounds like somebody famous, doesn't he? Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that's it, that's all. Thank you so much for watching the Dragon Ball stuff. If you still want to stick around for Dragon Ball Z, I'm playing one of the worst Dragon Ball games of all time, Ultimate Tenkaichi, because it was a dare. Although, I'm pretty decent at the Tenkaichi games, so we'll get through it relatively quickly. Not worried about that. I'm actually hoping I can get through it a little slower, because I need these to be like a stream series. I need them to last at least an hour and a half, like each episode, or we're going to get through the game very quickly. From what I remember, it was very easy to get through the Saiyan Saga in like 35 minutes or something like that, and then the Frieza Saga in like 40 minutes, and that's not really going to be very good for a stream, especially because I have the thumbnails dedicated to one is for the Saiyan Saga, and then tonight's stream at 10:30 is dedicated to the Frieza Saga, and if they all get, like, if it takes 35 minutes for each story,
oops,
then I'm going to be out of, because I'm planning on doing this for like 5 streams.
Oh, wow.
So...
You want to do one saga per stream?
I want to do one saga per stream, like at least an hour each. And I don't think I'm going to be able to milk that. So, anyway, thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out. The struggle was real, but I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys had fun. It was better than last night. But last night was doable because, you know, it was possible with the human spirit to actually go through and get them.
Yeah, Luke looked like... I should have taken a photograph of you. You looked like you were completely... Man, you look like you needed to go to the hospital.
If I was being completely honest, I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack last night. Like I had like this, you know. I'm cutting my losses with this game, but I'm not mad at it, you know. I wish that we lived in an age where this could be fixed, because I would go through and, you know, easily beat it. But, you know, there's nothing you can do about my copy with the hit detection, all that other stuff. It's just impossible to dodge.
Yep.
Sucks, but that's reality. But yeah. Thanks so much, guys. Migrate over to the next stream. We'll see you around 8:15. What time? Oh, we'll see it at 8:30, because it's 8:10 now.
Yeah, it's
8:30. Yeah, we'll see you at 8:30.
All right, guys. See you guys in about 20 minutes at 8:30. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
Yeah. Where's my
And thanks for the super chats. If we had any, thanks for the super chats. In the last stream, we had at least $5 last stream. Yeah. So. Thanks, guys. Alright, awesome. Silver Sonic says we'll see you guys on the next stream.
Yep, next stream. And tomorrow, guys, is a special showcase at 10 in the morning of a brand new indie game called Sea Rats, which is a Castlevania game with cartoon rats.
Oh, yeah, in the morning.
In the morning at 10 a.m. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We have early access.
Oh, gosh, I forgot I have the...
What?
I have something I was going to go to in the morning.
I got it.
Well, I mean, I guess I could just go... I could figure it out. I could go on Monday instead.
Worries. Alright, guys. See you on the next stream at 8:30. Thanks so much for watching.
Alright, see ya.